So I am recording. And then everything we talk about, I'm going to post this in our Google Classroom. I don't have too many things today. I think we said I'm going to talk about what is successful with Microsoft, any tips or tricks that are working for you. And then I want to talk a little bit about accommodations and exam policies. So, how's it going?
It's going good.
Good. Okay. I'll show you. Can I share? So the big question is always, who is tested and how's it going? Which screen do you guys see? This one?
Excel.
Okay, I have two Excels open.
Oh, Calusa, Challenger, Cypress.
Oh, over here. Man, I have way too many things going on. So as of last night, I pulled some data from Certiport, and this is what I can see in there. When you guys are testing, we are logging certifications in Castle, right? Okay. So keep working on that. I know there were some schools that didn't have everything in or they weren't quite updated. So we want to make sure that is happening. But so far, I mean, it looks like you guys are doing really well. Yeah?
It does.
Kids are successful?
Mm-hmm.
Rocking? Okay. I know from people I've talked to, they are moving on to second certification. Some schools are doing PowerPoint, some are doing Excel. That is up to you. You're the teacher, so you get to make that decision. Do you want to share what has been successful in your class?
My students are self-taught. With Word, they were working on it individually and partners moving around the room. Excel, I've kind of brought them back more towards a full class. So I just pull up my account on my smart board and have my wireless mouse. And the students go around and work through the projects and explain what's happening. They just take the mouse and pass it around the room.
Oh, cool.
And so the students are teaching the other students how to do it. They're troubleshooting together, teaching each other the shortcuts, and I just kind of mediate when needed. And it takes about 2 class periods to do that. And then they go through the practice themselves, take the test until they get that 85 or higher. And then we're going to move on to exam 2 and continue that process.
Okay.
May I ask something? Did you say you bring it up on your smart board with a wireless mouse?
Yes, I have a wireless mouse. I got my own wireless mouse, and I attach it to my Podium computer. And then I have geometrics up on the smart board. So the students just literally, they pass the mouse around to each other and they're like, okay, you're going next. Now you're going next. Okay. And they literally run the whole class themselves. I'm there if they struggle really hard, or if I need to be like, all right, let's pick some other people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Great. I like it. All right, I know I've asked before. Have you used LearnKey, not using it? Yes? Okay.
Yes. Right. I'm stressing with Excel to really look at the vocab words, especially the formulas and everything. I tell them as they're practicing, if it's a formula they don't understand, write it down, go back to LearnKey and learn what that formula means.
Okay. Alicia, you have students in virtual school and they're on Chromebooks, so they couldn't do Gmetrics and LearnKey. But how is UCertify?
It's okay. We've done one practice test so far. No one did super awesome on that. So the other practice test for Word, we're just still, we finished up Word before Christmas. They moved on to PowerPoint, but they're taking a second Word practice test this week. So I will see how they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like right before Christmas and then right after winter break, I've had a lot of people call me with questions about certification testing and that whole process. So I'm going to share my screen here one more time. I did want to go over a couple things. I am on Certiport's webpage, and at the bottom, I just clicked on exam policies. So all of their exam policies are in here. I get calls about like, can we do this? Can we do that? Can I like send kids to another classroom? So if you have questions, they're all in here, but essentially it's very similar to FSA testing. The students that are in your classroom should only be students that are taking the test. Can't have other students in the classroom or students coming in and out of the classroom. You're gonna put like a testing sign, do not disturb on your door. Any posters, like helpful hint posters, I know I had a giant poster with all the keyboard shortcuts that I would have to cover up or take down when I did certification testing. So anything with helpful hints we want to cover up, take those down. Your proctor should stay in the room the whole time. Like they can't just sign the kids in and then leave, or sign them in and you stay in the room. So we want the proctor to be in there proctoring. Somebody asked if they could remote into the computers. No, it will mess up their test. So do not use like LAN school, or I don't think you guys have those, but don't do it. It will mess up their test. Let me see. They are supposed to sign in on a log, which is also in our CTE policies and procedures. So if you don't have a log, I think I already put a sample one in the Google Classroom. They should be signing in and out on there, as well as logging their score results in Castle. Other question I get is about accommodations. Like, can students have the same accommodations that are on their IEPs? You have to apply for that through Certiport. They do not automatically get them. And I've heard the certification or the application process takes several weeks. So if you have students that need to be read to or need a paper copy, they can get that, but make sure you're filling out that application. Anybody done an application for accommodations?
Mm-mm.
No?
I have one that did an application. It's not back yet.
How long ago did you submit it?
I'm not sure. I gave it to the students. I was told to have the parents send it in,
Okay.
but I did have a student when they came back said that their parents submitted it.
Okay. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll let you know. They're here today.
Yeah.
I'll find out. Heard yet?
Let me see.
Mary, is it too late to add another proctor?
No, good question.
Okay.
You can add whoever, let me stop sharing here. You can add as many proctors as you want to, just they have to make a Certiport account and do the proctor agreement, and then email me so I can check their little box and make them a proctor from our end.
All right, thank you.
Yep. Let's see, other questions that people have. Like I don't know, somebody asked if they could have one kid take the test in the back of another teacher's classroom. No, you cannot do that. So if you have questions, let me know, and I would be happy to answer those, because we'd rather know before than after, and we won't count those exams. So if there's a issue while the student is testing, which I know we've had a lot of issues, especially in Microsoft certification tests, please make sure you're calling Certiport and documenting that in help tickets. So that way the student won't necessarily have to wait 20 days to retest. All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns?
Mm-hmm.
No? All right. Well, keep rocking it and let me know if you need help. We are planning to meet with middle school principals to talk about what certifications you want to offer next year. We'll be doing that the end of February, the beginning of March. So start thinking about what you want to do next year and your plan, because we'll be meeting with schools then. Okay? And any needs that you need, we'll be asking for that then also. All right?
Right.
Thanks, Mary.
All right, you guys have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.